Hello everybody from the Calgary airport. I'm sitting here with a delicious woman that I just met on an airplane who lit me up. I thought I was going to talk about something very different than what I am now. I walked on board the flight not really feeling like myself, not feeling lit up, not feeling as excited as I thought I would normally come to. And this woman, Michelle, lit my world up. Hi Michelle. Hi. So when I came on board tonight, I said I really need a nap. And you said to me, I've been napping for 6 hours. And I thought, oh, that's a great way to start the day. Let's nap. Okay, she loves her job. And then I realized, no, there's something more. We take off on the flight. And right as we're in flight, you shared a message for us.
I did.
And a bit of that message that you shared was about a bit of your journey.
Yes.
And what was so important for you.
Yes.
And your journey gave us a sweet reminder. And I have two important questions for you.
Okay.
Have you always lit people up as much as you do? I'm going to bring this in closer for us.
I think so. I just haven't been as open, I guess, about it as I have been since coming back from breast cancer. I always had a really positive attitude about life, but I wasn't really as vocal about it. But after coming through this, it just felt like I needed to be more open and relay that message, because we're all too busy. We all get so caught up in life and we forget about what's important, and there's no malicious intent in that. It's just what we do, and when something awful happens to you, that's when you realize, okay, I should have done this, I should have done that. So I'm just trying to tell people, don't wait till something bad happens. Don't wait, just live in the moment.
This woman this is the message she shared with us. I'm going to tell you because she's not going to tell you in this moment. We got on board. We've been delayed for hours. Flight across. So I just came from Manitoba seeing family. Flight's been delayed several hours.
Yes.
When I talked to you, Michelle, you said, I thought people just needed a little reminder over the holidays. I'm going to paraphrase because she said, let's remember to tell someone that you love them and tell them how much they mean for them. Please remember to slow down and show up a little bit. I want
smile
you
at somebody that looks like they're having a bad day,
right?
Or give someone a hug that looks like they need one. Or I think the biggest thing, especially what I found out, is starting that conversation with somebody that you don't even know.
Yeah.
And I've done that so much on an airplane. And sometimes those people that you think don't have a story have the most amazing, incredible stories.
Speaking of stories, tell me your story. Tell me how this all began. Are we okay? So we are in, tell me your story.
As far as
how it began, your breast cancer.
I found out on August the 4th of 2015 that I had breast cancer. My doctor called and said I have invasive ductal carcinoma. 9 days later, I was in the hospital having a double mastectomy, and Thanksgiving weekend last year, I started my chemo treatments. 2 weeks after that, I started losing the long brown hair that I used to have.
Yeah. And you have beautiful hair, by the way.
I finished my last treatment January 22nd of this year, and March the 7th I came back to work.
Wow.
And I still have some more treatments to do, but they weren't chemo treatments, so I finished those in November, and I start my reconstructive surgery in March next year. So
you're doing something magical. So we
I
talk
am.
about body image, and this is what I want to talk about. I thought before we had this conversation, I was going to talk to you about something so different. And this is what amazes me about human beings. Like, humans are fascinating to me. You fascinate me. Thank you.
We all have a story.
Yeah,
right?
We do. So, photography. Talk to me about this.
I started. I came back to work and I felt inspired, I guess, to do something more with what happened to me, because I was lucky enough to come back. Not everybody is. And one of the things that kind of bothered me the most was the lack of awareness, I guess, about how this disease looks for women and how scary it is. You know, when you're going through it, you fight. I mean, that's all that you think about. But at the end of the day, when you're standing there, when it's all said and done, in front of the mirror, and you have no hair, and you sometimes have no breasts, which is really what society tends to define women with, it's really hard to feel beautiful.
Yeah.
So the images that are out there now are not really positive images for women as far as breast cancer. They're very harsh. So I felt like I needed to change the way it looks, but I wasn't sure how. So 2 months later, I I'm on an airplane going to the States.
Surprise, surprise.
And this amazing photographer from Edmonton, Lorna Dancy, comes on the flight, and she said much the same thing to me as you did. She's like, you know, I walked on the plane and your smile just changed my day. And I started to cry that day because I didn't have any hair yet, and I wasn't feeling particularly great about myself yet. So we started talking, and then several weeks after that, she got in touch with me and asked if I would be part of a scars project that she was doing, and it was encompassing all different kinds of scars. But I said, yeah, absolutely, because I thought this is my doorway into changing the way this looks. So she came to my house and took the most incredible pictures. I'd never honestly felt so beautiful in my life, not even on my wedding day. So it was spectacular.
That's precious.
So we finished that, and then I basically said, you know, I don't think we're done with this. This needs to go further. So we collaborated, and we're working on this photo campaign that's happening at the end of January this coming year. We have 9 women, including myself, that have gone through breast cancer. Some of them have completely lost their breasts, some just partially, and we're doing this really glamorous photo shoot that will hopefully, these pictures will be everywhere we want them, in the media, on, you know, in magazines, everywhere, to change the way this looks, to give, you know, women that have this disease, women that are going to find out they have this disease, a new outlook, just to give them some hope and make it a little less scary. It's scary, but if you have some positive images and see that, you know what, I can go through this and still be beautiful at the end of it.
So I think that's really what we want to be. We want to be seen. We want to be beautiful.
Yeah.
We want to feel beautiful.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how many times somebody tells you, until you see it yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So I'm hoping this will help women see it when they look in the mirror.
Michelle, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am honored. I'm almost speechless about what you're doing, because I think we need more of you.
Thanks.
We really do need more of
you
you to inspire others.
Thanks.
Because there's so much beauty available.
There is. There's a lot, and I mean, the work that Lauren is doing with the scars project, it's still ongoing. So she's doing all different types of scars, emotional scars, physical scars. Yeah. It's just it changes every single person that she focuses on. You come out of it differently. She has this way of, she's allowing our souls to speak.
Yes.
And giving them a voice that you can only see through her pictures. It's incredible. So I'm really excited about this upcoming photo shoot. Yes.
And I hope we can post her information on this YouTube video when we get it posted.
Absolutely.
I would love to post that.
Her Facebook page is Lorna Dancy Photography, and the Facebook page for the project is Through the Looking Glass, Finding the Beauty in Breast Cancer. So, yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
And so there's a powerful, powerful message. If you didn't already hear it, let me synopsis this for you. Put in a little capsule for you to take away that we are all beautiful. You're precious, and we all can do something, even through adversity. There's love, there's joy,
absolutely.
and there's sweetness and beauty in all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
You are delicious.